I swear, every single year, there's some color trend that pops up and we all collectively pretend we saw it coming. Well, mushroom neutrals are that color for 2026. Honestly, I'm not even mad. They're like grayge's older sibling who moved to the countryside and started making their own sourdough. I'm James from the Paint People, and today we're talking about what might be the biggest color trend of 2026, mushroom neutrals. Soft, earthy, grounded, and misty, and incredibly easy to live with. Think grayge, just kind of boring, but with a little more soul, a little more depth, a little less, I'm trying to sell my house tomorrow. So here's the short answer. It's a neutral that sits right between taupe, grayge, and beige, but with a subtle organic dirtiness in a good way. Not mud, not brown, not even grayge really. More like you dug up a mushroom in a forest, wiped it off, held it up to the light, and said, oh, that's a perfect wall color. Because we've exhausted every other neutral on planet Earth. Cool grays, dead and buried. Plain beiges, still recovering from their 2005 trauma and their 2025 resurgence, actually. And of course, there's white everything. Look, if I turn on one more house tour and every surface is Chantilly lace, I might actually tragically pass away. And I don't want to do that. I don't. Mushroom neutrals feel new. They're earthy, comforting, warm, without being cool, without being gray, and rich without being heavy. They're the Goldilocks zone of neutrals. This is where mushroom separates itself from grayge. Worried about yellow undertones? Too beige, not mushroom. Green undertones? Now you're getting a bit interesting, because a lot of mushroom tones have a subtle green or even an olive cast in certain lighting. Red and violet undertones? This is kind of where taupe lives, and mushroom neutrals often borrow from here, giving that earthy, moody base. Purple undertones? Light touches of mauve can show up in cooler mushroom tones, and honestly, that's what makes them read defined, not dirty. A real mushroom neutral will often have a slight greenish cast under daylight, a mauve gray cast in low light, or a warm stone-like feel at night. If you hold a chip up and it doesn't shift 3 personalities throughout the day, it's probably not mushroom. Grayge equals gray and beige. Mushroom equals earth, stone, and mist. How nice is that? Grayge is a bit smoother, more polite. Mushroom is moodier, softer, more organic, and way more interesting. Grayge wants everyone to like it. It's a people pleaser. Mushroom neutrals don't care. They're too busy making your room look expensive. They shine in spaces where you want calm and richness without going dark. Living rooms? Perfect. Bedrooms? Absolutely. Hallways? They look custom instantly. Cabinetry? Made for it. And trim? Warm whites are incredible with mushroom, cloud white, white dove, even something creamier like Navajo white if you're feeling a bit brave. But dark trim? Try Iron Mountain or even Black Beauty. It's ridiculously good. So I got to start off with Benjamin Moore Collingwood, of course. It is a cooler leaning graygy color that's rich enough to pass as mushroom in the right light. I recently used it. I love it. Another lighter option is Gossamer Vale. Breezy, earthy, perfectly balanced. Farrowball's Cornforth White. Cooler, but has that stone-like quality. Very mushroom adjacent and so refined. This is a more elevated palette for 2026. Organic, quiet, totally grown up. Don't just slap the sample up and just peek at it once like you're watching like a cooking show. Oh, that doesn't look good. You test neutrals like these over time. Morning, noon, night. Sunny day, gloomy day, humid day, dry day. Basically treat it like it's your new roommate. Mushroom tones shift, and that's the fun part. So are mushroom neutrals the biggest color trend of 2026? Honestly, probably. They're earthy, they're versatile, they're beautiful, and they make your space feel like you hired an architect who lives in Scandinavia part-time. Let me know if you want me to take a deeper dive on some of these mushroom tones from Benjamin Moore and Sherwin-Williams, and I can even rank my top 5 or top 10, because that might be next if you want it.